Do you remember designing this place? But it turns out that he wasn't able to put it back together. We're starting the 599 manual conversions here. I traded the 2009 R8 for a... Oh man, Monday mornings at Royalty. How sick are they? Not when they're like 35 degrees outside, but Healthy Houston has a juice for breakfast. So we've got Humble Houston and Healthy Houston all in one place today, and you've also got Gloating Houston today. That time, remember like a couple videos ago when I told you that I bought like the best investment car of 2023? Well, yeah, I was right. And the 2009 gated R8 that I purchased on an auction website, red, black, 39,900 something miles. Beautiful car. I mean, just absolutely spectacular. That car I intended to keep because it's going up in value, and I love driving investments. Now, so many of you guys out here say invest in real estate, and all my friends like Ryan Pineda and Graham Stephan and Andre and all these dudes, even Lucky, they have their own opinions on what they should invest in. Now, for me, I love investing in big projects like businesses or commercial real estate, or something grand that just gets me 30, 40, 50, 200% of my money. Typical like single family homes and standard real estate deals don't really get you there, especially right now because money's hard to borrow and it's expensive. So cars, for me, I have found that if you move in and out of them really well, you can make a lot on your money. You could make a $70,000 investment double within a year, maybe a year and a half, or even shorter, just like today. I traded the 2009 R8 for a factory 2005 Lamborghini Gallardo with a factory manual gearbox. Think that was exciting? Well, get this. Monday, February 6th, our Lehi store is opening. That's in Lehi, Utah, outside Salt Lake City. HHC is expanding to the wild, wild Utah. This car is worth $150,000. 15,000 miles, clean Carfax, no accidents, no issues. Absolutely amazing car. Why is it taken apart? Well, Tony, why are you interrupting my video?
I didn't know, I'm sorry.
From what I gathered, the car was in a DIY repair service. It was taken apart because it needs a clutch, and now it needed to be put back together. But it turns out that he wasn't able to put it back together, and now I have the car, and he has a beautifully running 2009 factory manual gated R8. And I have this car. As you can see, we have some of the parts for the car. Gearbox that has the manual transmission parts on it, AC compressor, EGR stuff, cats, headers. This is the engine. Yeah, all we're missing is the brand new clutch. So that is right here in this box. We're gonna put this brand new clutch in, get this thing all dialed in, and I am going to post this on Bring a Trailer, and let's see what it does. I have never myself laid witness to a yellow on beige interior car. I'm not a fan of yellow, and these yellow Gallardos kind of haunt me a little bit, but they sell, and the generation that's purchasing these cars right now, yellow is in, so this car will do really well. And I do like the interior because it's not just your standard yellow on black, so I think that it does have somewhat of an edge compared to the other standard yellow on black cars out there. There is someone out there that's gonna find this one special and want to pay full price for this car. When I put it all back together and do, the ceramic coating, the full polish, the PPF, all that stuff, this car is gonna just shine, and it's just gonna be unbelievable. I love Gallardos. Mario loves Gallardos too. Every time I buy a Gallardo, he just absolutely loves it because he gets to drive it around, and I let all the guys drive them when they're done, because these cars are truly nostalgic, and this is the car to own if you don't have $500,000 to $800,000 to buy a manual Mercy. This is the only thing you can get with that same sort of driving experience, that same sort of sound, and that same sort of emotional connection to the road that provides like something that's just Lamborghini, right? So if you don't have all that money, this is the next best thing. And honestly, I kind of prefer this car. The Mercy's a big boy car, and I love those too. But obviously, the price dictates, you know, the experience you have. In about 2 hours, I've got to go over there and check on the STL because it's been painted. So we'll see if the color's matching. We're starting the 599 manual conversions here. I have become the only West Coast authorized install shop for EAG products. And our first 599 is going under the knife this week. The second one is right over there. The little white one back there. That one's mine. Bought that car like 2 years ago, and I've probably driven it like 3 times. Robbie took it on the rally. I didn't buy it to drive it in paddles. I bought it to drive it in manual, and we finally dialed in the manual. Well, Art did. I had nothing to do with it. I just helped with financial resources for him to continue to build those great products. He dialed it in so well that he believes that it drives multiple times better than a factory car. So we'll make a video on that in its own retrospect. Matt and I are going to see our new Houston's Hot Chicken. It's not really a new location, but we're doing an update on our downtown Las Vegas location. It's called Main Street, and I'll bring you guys along with. Come. You just don't get to drive like this every day. You can't f***ing park there, man. For those of you who've been following the channel for a long time, and the HHC kind of journey, this was the second location that we signed. Green Valley, I went there, we signed the lease, we built the building, and like 2 weeks later, we signed this one. Now this is a heritage building. So if you turn around and look, you've got all these old school signs, you've got the retro Vegas across the street. Now we're fully underway, fully under construction, and basically T-minus 90 days from opening. To be honest, this is like the best one I've got. Denise, what do you think?
I'm so impressed.
But do you remember designing this place when I was showing you, and Edmund and I were showing you the designs? Do you know where we're standing right now?
The bar.
Yes, this is our overhead 12-passenger bar. Matt actually brought us to this particular spot and said we should take it. I was 100% against it, and Edmund was like, oh, we gotta do it. I just didn't think that the downtown vibe was where we needed it to be. Now this is basically pandemic. I mean, downtown was empty, and I wasn't wrong, but now 2 years later, it's a pretty good idea. Freed's Bakery was right here, and then there was a flower shop right here. And I convinced Freed's Bakery to move over there. I bought the flower shop, and now we have a 2,000 square foot space. Now we have a tavern license in the city of Las Vegas, which is pretty epic because we can make craft cocktails. We can just go with that really cool spot. And if anybody lives here in Las Vegas, you guys know that there isn't really any new restaurants unless you're going towards a casino or you're going back towards the strip. So we're right in the middle in the arts district, and so where we're positioned is where lawyers and hospitals and surgeons, and there's a bunch of people living in here, and it's a really, really cool vibe. But it's typically just bars and grunginess, and it's just not nice. No, just don't make any noise for like 2 minutes. This is our front door here. Now we have the original glass blocks from the 1940s, right? This is where you walk in. We're doing this is where we would walk down. This is pretty standard in all of the HHCs, where we have this long line queue, because we do get long lines and we want people to be organized. I hate going into restaurants where it's like, everybody doesn't know where to go. And then you'll have some tables in this area right here. I'm gonna toss up like a 100-inch TV right over there, because this will be the official spot to watch VGK and Raiders games in the downtown area, and it's gonna be mental. It's gonna be so beautiful in here. Matt, come talk about these drinks that we've got on this one.
Those slushes, we'll do it Casamigos, like margarita slush as well. Probably like a Sex on the Beach style, you know what I mean?
This is the most organized restaurant we've done yet. Basically, our soda counter's here. It's in a perfect spot. Here we did a hallway to the bathrooms. We've got some really nice tall, like 12-foot bathrooms or 10-foot bathrooms here. And I'm gonna do a sick chandelier from the middle. We believe that this will be our highest third-party lunch area in all of our stores in Las Vegas, because here, this is the 30-minute lunch, right? This is where paralegals and we have like the police department and all the
big city officials over there in downtown. Everybody eats in the eye. Back to our classic layout design, brand new kitchen hood. We're gonna have our normal kind of fryer setup here, but the big difference for our operation with that bar and everything is gonna be this giant dish system that we have to make sure everything stays super, super clean, with all the extra glassware and all the high-end glassware that Houston wants to add in to make sure that bar really has an elevated upbringing for what we usually do at Houston Side Chicken. Maintenance room in the back that'll have all of our utilities and everything completely off of the walkway, so we keep all of our walkways super easy, super open, and super efficient.
Bigger than normal, right?
Much bigger.
Because, no, actually, here's the plans. Normally, we don't have this area right here. So this is probably 30 by at least 15 or 12. Right. So we're getting an extra 500 square foot of kitchen space in that area where we're talking about with the dishware. And here we built in an office, which is pretty sick because the office, even though I took everybody's chairs away, it's still a necessary place to have equipment, because in Green Valley, oh my God, Green Valley is like, it's so tight back there. We never expected to do $300,000+ a month in Green Valley. It was built for 120 grand, 150 max, and now we're doing 300 plus, and it's just everybody.
12,000 last Saturday. Struggle. Like.
Yeah, and it's great. Please keep coming to Green Valley. We love you, but we've got like storage containers in the parking lot because there's just no space for anything. And we've gradually started to build up some more space. This one here with the bar, I hope we get that customer. I know we're gonna get that customer that just wants to spend a little bit more time here. In Green Valley, it's like turn and burn, turn and burn, turn and burn. It's for lunch, it's for a quick dinner, maybe a date, something like that.
We got a big ice maker that prints out a big, nice 1-inch by 1-inch ice cube for all of our cocktails. So it'll be really nice, clear cocktails, no dilution of any of your cocktails, so you'll be drinking them nice and strong the whole way through. We're also gonna have a happy hour special every single day with different features. We're also pairing up with Able Baker to do a special craft beer launch as well. So we'll have a very, very unique offering, top to bottom, from liquor to beer.
Now, Village Center Circle technically has a bar, but it does have the same size kitchen as our other restaurants. Now here, I did want to do like, I know he says I'm crazy, but like a boneless wing special or something, like a little bit of like finger food, right? And so I kind of was like leaning towards getting better and more larger equipment. So in case I wanted to like slip in something real quick, I kind of wanted to do like, you know, when we have those happy hour specials, some very unique offerings with our same food, just kind of prepared differently. And I think it'll add something just special about Main Street. Because I would love people to be like, hey, where are we going to dinner tonight? Oh, we'll go to HHC, but I'm going downtown. You know, I want them to say, I want to go downtown. You know, I want them to come here and feel like this is like the luxury version of HHC. Yep. And I think we're gonna hit the nail on the head with this one. The reason I'm here right now is because I'm picking out some of the finishes and some of the stuff that's gonna go on the counters and the ceilings and everything. And so Matt and I are gonna get to that, and I wanna have Denise's opinion. That's why she came with me. It's crazy to see how amazing it looks once it comes from paper to reality.
Right.
Like, Matt's killing it because he's the brains behind the operation, you know? Stupid old me could have never put this whole thing together, but I had a dream. With the right people, we could all make work, we could all make sense of it. And like, this was second on our list of leases signed. And so to see this one actually being a reality now makes me feel so good. So keep watching the videos, guys, and thanks for having us today.
Yeah.
I wanted to go and just go to the body shop and just kind of check out the progress on the STO.